48 teams, 6 continents, 1 trophy. The 2026 FIFA World Cup will be the biggest World Cup in history, and every single spot is now filled. So who made it? Who are the favorites? Who are the underdogs? And which nations could shock the world? Let's break down all 48 teams heading to North America. For the first time ever, the World Cup features 48 nations competing across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Let's start in Europe, home to some of football's biggest giants. Europe sends the most teams with 16 representatives. The heavyweights include England, France, Spain, Germany, Portugal, and the Netherlands. These are nations packed with world-class talent and genuine title ambitions. Then come dangerous contenders like Croatia, Belgium, Switzerland, Norway, Sweden, and Scotland. Norway is especially interesting because fans could finally see superstar striker Erling Haaland on football's biggest stage. Rounding out Europe's group are Austria, Turkey, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Czechia. Europe has produced 12 World Cup winners in history, so expect several of these teams to make deep runs. Now let's head to South America, the continent that gave us legends like Pelé, Maradona, and Messi. Leading the way are defending champions Argentina and 5-time winners Brazil. Joining them are Colombia, Uruguay, Ecuador, Paraguay. Argentina arrived with huge expectations, while Brazil will once again be among the favorites. But don't sleep on Uruguay or Colombia. South American teams have a history of producing surprises when it matters most. Africa sends 10 teams to this expanded World Cup. Morocco headlines the group after becoming the first African nation ever to reach a World Cup semifinal. Joining them are Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire, Egypt, Ghana, Algeria, South Africa, Tunisia, Cape Verde, and DR Congo. Africa's teams are known for athleticism, passion, and unpredictability. Cape Verde is one of the most exciting stories in the tournament, while Egypt will look to make a statement on the global stage. Could Africa finally produce its first World Cup champion? Asia has never had more representation at a World Cup. Japan and South Korea continue to lead the continent after years of consistent success. Joining them are Iran, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Jordan, Uzbekistan, and Iraq. Keep an eye on Uzbekistan and Jordan. Both nations are making history and will be eager to prove they belong among football's elite. Asian football has improved dramatically over the last decade, and several of these teams could reach the knockout rounds. Now to the host region. The United States, Mexico, and Canada automatically qualify as co-hosts. They'll be joined by Panama, Haiti, and Curacao. With home crowds behind them, the North American teams could become some of the tournament's biggest surprises. Meanwhile, Oceania sends 1 representative, New Zealand. The Kiwis may be underdogs, but World Cups have a habit of creating unforgettable stories. So who are the favorites? Most fans will point to Argentina, Brazil, France, England, Spain, Germany, and Portugal. But every World Cup produces surprises. Remember, before 2022, very few people predicted Morocco would reach the semifinals. That's the magic of the World Cup. All 48 teams are officially set. World Cup 2026 has begun. Which nation are you supporting? And which underdog do you think could shock the world? Leave your predictions in the comments, subscribe for more World Cup content, and I'll see you in the next video.